Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Zoe, and this is Maverick. I've had him for a while now, but when I first got him, he was really very aggressive and shut down and really didn't know how to interact in a herd. He was raised till he was almost 11. Is he not gorgeous? Born in France, brought over to Canada, raced at Churchill Downs, Keeneland, won a lot of money. Notice that just me asking him to do that little bit of movement caused him to have that aha response. Because when a horse does this like lick and chew, that means that something was important to them. Like, oh, I got you. Watching him, and a lot of times when I do a demonstration with him, it's like watching paint dry. But that's because he's more of an internal character. He's very stoic. And I'm listening for the little nuances. And I'm watching every little move that he makes. And I kind of call this the slow burn. And a lot of times when people call me a horse whisperer, it's because they're like, oh, you whisper to the horses. But the truth is, I listen to their whispers. Because tuning into what he has going on in this moment, what he's looking at, where his ears are pointed, and all of these things helps me understand him at a deeper level. And if you haven't taken my quiz, go to my website and do it. Because if you are this horse, you know that people need to understand you and send you love and really see how I just kind of keep leaning out away from him and give him time and space. And if you're like me, I'm a Bella. And I'm so effusive and gregarious and never met a stranger. But when dealing with this kind of individual, being able to take that step out and go, you know what do they need? What can I do to make sure that his needs are taken care of? That's it. Then they can come to you and you can open that space to allow them in. Carl Jung talks about the 4 archetypes, the lover, the magician, the warrior, and the king or queen or the sovereign. And Maverick represents that sovereign piece. But if you don't take the time to allow it to show up, they'll shut down. Or worse, they'll freeze and then explode. And that can happen a lot in relationships. And now he's with me. Hi, baby. So we're going to actually ask him to do some things today. But I'm always going to be checking in, looking for disengagement. How do I re-engage? How do I lean out and create space for him and know that he needs that solitude so he can check in with himself and be that sovereign that he is. Because they get unconfident and they get concerned because they're feelers. They're very feeling. And that's the nurturing nature of the Maverick. I'm not sure if I'm okay. I'm not sure if you're okay. But there is a potentiality for us both to be okay together as long as I show up in a trustworthy way. I'm watching his expression. I'm watching how he moves. I'm watching his tail, his eye, every single piece. And the more I can get in tune with his energy and listen to his soul and know and trust, as a Bella, it's so hard to trust that someone loves you and someone's connected with you unless they're telling you all the freaking time, that's me, tell me you love me, you love me, you love me, you love me. Maverick is feel it, allow it, trust it, and then it'll show up. Right, baby? When I first got this horse, I did a lot of what's called the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. There's the lick and chew. And giving him that time to build that foundation of just trust and allow and release, hi baby, will bring that connection and build that bond even more strongly. And just pouring into him and saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Before I ask anything of him, will allow him to release and pour into me and give to me more than I could ever even hope for. So I hope this is powerful for you. I hope you can understand that extroverts can come into that centered space. You do have the ability to. And the more you can trust yourself and trust that these guys haven't left, they're just feeling it over there and they need the time to process it, the better relationship you can have with them. Right, Mav? So make sure you follow us on our YouTube channel at Zenergen, Zenerjen, and my Facebook page, Zenergen at Jen Zoe. And if you feel like you want to get involved with what we're doing with rescued horses, saving horses and changing lives, obviously feel free to message me. Hope you're having a blessed day, and remember to believe in yourself. It will change your life. I'm Jen Zoe, this is Maverick, and welcome to Zenergen.